probably know my face, you probably don't. But let me take you back to February 11, 2015 in Dallas, Texas. Breaking news, aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon, carjacking that came about from the bogus allegations. From bogus allegations that were made against me. And also I was charged with evading arrest that came from that same charge of aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon that I never committed. My name was slandered worldwide in the media and on different talk shows and all these type of different things, Facebook, YouTube. I say whatever media site you could think of, they had me on. I seen YouTube like over 6 million views of this glorifying me being assaulted on national television. There's several sites, several YouTube pages that hosted me being assaulted on national television by 2 individuals who seemed to orchestrated their actions too. You know, they claim they didn't know what was going on, but if you look at the incident, you can tell that they plotted on what they was gonna do in the midst of what was taking place. See, they don't show y'all in the media that vehicle was 2 lanes over. They did an illegal lane change to cut me off. That's how I ended up hitting them. And I kind of went in between cars to keep from hitting them directly in the back, because I could see a fatality coming about. So it's like I hit the tire rail, and knowing that tire rail was a lot stable, and it was going, well, it was like a boomerang effect. I hit it, and that was and the impact reversed, and it was on me. I believe, like I said, I believe if I would have hit them directly in the back, somebody probably would have got killed. And they blaming me for this accident. Now you need to blame Dallas police for pursuing false allegations in the manner they pursued it. And them individuals that was in that van, now they act like they didn't know what was going on, but I know Richardson District, school district, they do not release no kids from their school grounds or any school districts around this Texas Metroplex. They don't release any kids from their school grounds when there's a high-speed chase or anything like that is taking place. You have to be a parent or a guardian to pick up the kids, and them the only people that they release them to. They don't even let the buses leave the premises when situations like this going on. To further go on about this situation, that the news channels, they promoted these false allegations, they glorified these false allegations. I'm tired, they had me on the news every day for about 7-8 days in a row, talk about this aggravated robbery. They even posted up personal shit about me in the media, about my family, about my history, but that wasn't even true. So, you know, all this was trying to make this robbery look like I actually committed this robbery that I never committed. People wonder why I ran. Why was I running from the police? If you would have known, if you would have heard the 911 tape, like I heard it in my trial, the 911 tape, all it consists of somebody saying that I had a gun and be careful. They kept saying this through the 911 call with the police. They kept repeating this. So the whole time they planted this seed in these police officers' head, something, you could tell a fatality probably would have came about. And you know, this at a time where the police officers nationwide are getting away with killing minorities at an all-time high. And if you think about it, yeah, I can see myself being a victim of circumstance, and I can see it being justified due to the false allegations, and it was a gun being in the car. To further go on about this, the media and the interviews that had took place, they let the guy get on the interview on the news and testify false allegations claiming that I robbed him at gunpoint. He even gave them descriptions of the way it posted took place, all this and that. And the media just went right along with it and promoted this story. They promoted all these false allegations. They just kept pushing it. I know it was millions of dollars made off of this. I mean, they said I was seeing on Michael Strahan and Kelly's show. I was seeing on Good Morning America, seeing on the Ricky Smiley show where they glorified and praised this young lady for assaulting me. Because really that's what they done. They got away with assault on national television. They bought her a brand new van out the showroom floor. But I read their interviews. I read the paper since I've been out, and I read a lot of stuff that was said in the news that they had said that they was contradicted in my trial, and I knew my lawyer played both sides because I know that I was acquitted for this aggravated robbery. When the DA tried to keep the pictures out the court of this guy being on Facebook with this gun, they didn't want to let them know about the anonymous tips. They didn't pull the video cameras from the store. They also didn't even fingerprint the gun. And this goes to the prosecutor. This goes to the detectives in Dallas Police Department. All them, everybody seen to orchestrated this claim against me. Frame me, and they false imprisoned me. You know, they offered me 20 years within, I think it was like 2 to 4 months of this incident, when they already had evidence that I was innocent of this stuff. I mean, I just got messed around all the way around. You know, I had filed a judicial conduct against the judge, Miss Tammy Kemp, due to the fact she wouldn't drop my bond, and everything that was said in trial that was pointing at the complainer was said in the bond hearing, and she denied to reduce my bond or anything. I mean, you know, my back was against the wall, and it looked like cause the media. See, the media killed my character. I mean, it made me like a monster worldwide. They say all over in China, less than an hour, this stuff went viral. But nobody never tried to get the truth. Nobody never wanted to promote the truth about what really happened, that I disarmed this complainant who pulled this gun out on us in a public place, swinging it around, pointing at innocent bystanders early in the morning. This how all this came about. There was never no gun in my possession. I mean, never no gun in my possession that I done anything with this gun, because I never even touched the gun. Yeah, the vehicle and all that type of stuff, the gun was present and the gun was unattended, and I found a way to disarm him. And I did what I thought I had to do right then and there. Other than that, I was just disarming a careless, dangerous individual who was recklessly pointing a gun at us in a public place. You know, I mean, it was everybody that was out there. You know, everybody's life was in danger. You know, I know what guns can do, and I've been around situations where it wasn't no good ending behind guns. And, you know, it was just something that needed to be done at that specific time. That specific time, I get I'm very paranoid. I get paranoid, and things like that of nature. February 11, 2015, high-speed chase, aggravated robbery at gunpoint, evading arrest in Dallas, Texas. Now, I got acquitted for this aggravated robbery, which means that evading arrest should have automatically been dismissed. But the attorney that I had, I could tell he was playing both sides at the end, that he didn't ever cross-examine, or he even never did really just speak up on my behalf or confront this whole situation about this evading arrest. You know, like he did a split with the state. And I asked him another thing, because I'm diagnosed schizophrenic bipolar, asked him why didn't he mention this to the jury when the judge and the prosecutors knew of this matter, but all of them failed to release this information to the jury. They deceived the jury. They deceived the jury in this whole incident to get this conviction on me, just to try to clean up what they put in the media and make it stand for what they put in the media. Cause from what went down, they had actually said when the breaking news came about again, it say R.TRAI Alexander found not guilty of aggravated robbery, guilty of evading arrest. We'll be back to y'all to get to come with the sentence. So they act like that the aggravated robbery never happened. I was just wanted for evading arrest. Come on now. They were pursuing me. My life was in danger. My life was in danger on these false allegations. But nobody else was charged in this. Nobody was charged with nothing. I'm the only one. I had got 5 years. I copped it for 5 years, which I know I shouldn't have. I was so upset. I was so upset, and knowing everybody played me in this whole situation. Everybody played me. Everybody played me, and my family suffered from it. I have suffered from it. I mean, my kids. I lost my mom. I lost my grandmother. And see, all this took place after this incident. And all this took place after what happened to me in this media. But back to the aggravated perjury. Nobody was charged with the aggravated perjury. They let both of them get on the stand to testify against me. They let the guy get on the stand and testify against me. And then they let him continue to they let these testimonies continue all the way into the evading arrest when like I said, the aggravated robbery it wasn't even no question that it wasn't committed. And they had both of these trials together. I guess they can do that, but at the same time, I never committed the aggravated robbery. And this evading arrest that comes from this aggravated robbery charge. What is that telling y'all about this system? What is this telling y'all about the profits they made off of slandering my name worldwide, all in the papers, talking about my family and my history and my driving and drugs and all this? What did any of that have to do with anything to trying to glorify what they were doing, trying to glorify or trying to, I would say, let me tell you that. They were trying to paint a picture for the people to believe that I actually committed this aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon by trying to bring up stuff, try to make me look bad on my past and all that type of stuff when none of that had nothing to do with nothing, because this damn aggravated robbery never took place. Look me up, R.TRAI TURONE Alexander. And y'all get back at me. Mr. For real, Trey at gmail.com. Any attorneys out there that's willing to fight this for me and my family, because I need my name cleared. And you know, I still get looked at by people, and I still feel the public humiliation, the embarrassment, all that I suffer from this. I wouldn't have done time behind something that I shouldn't even ever went to jail for. Something I should have been free from day one. You know, they didn't take the time to investigate. They didn't take the time to fingerprint. They didn't take the time to pull the cameras. You know why they didn't show the cameras of the actual location that the stuff posted that took place? Because what they painted in the picture and put in the media, it didn't happen. It didn't happen.